All right, so yesterday we did all the ones of like writing the equations or inequalities with words. And then the only other thing in this section is to check whether the given number is a solution of the equation or inequality. So it's just going to be plugging the number in and seeing if it makes a true statement. So, like with 18, we have 9 plus 4y is equal to 17, and they want us to plug in the number 1 and see if it's true. And so then we're either saying at the end, we're either saying that it is a solution or it's not a solution. So I'm just going to replace whatever the variable is with the number, because they're not writing it like the problems we did earlier on. They would have said like y equals 1, and we would have plugged that in. So now they're just giving you the number, so we're just plugging that in. So I have 9 plus 4 times 1 equals 17. And then when you have a problem like this, you leave everything on the left and everything on the right. Like, you don't move stuff from left to right like you normally would, like solving an equation. So we want to see if the left is equal to the right. So 9 plus 4 then is 13. 13 equals 17. That's not true, so then we would say it is not a solution. And for solution, I usually just write SOL in. You're welcome to write the whole thing out. That's just how like my college professors wrote it, so I just got in the habit of writing solution that way. But anyways, it's not a solution. Let's look at 20. K over 5 plus 9 equals 11, and they want us to see if 10 is a solution. So we're going to plug 10 in for K. So that's going to be 10 over 5 plus 9 equals 11. So 10 over 5, that's 10 divided by 5, which is 2, plus 9 equals 11. And 2 plus 9 is 11, so we say 11 equals 11. So this one is a solution. All right, so those two were problems that were equalities. Now we're gonna get into the inequality ones. Okay, so if I have something like 22, x minus 5 over 3 is greater than or equal to 2.8, and they want us to plug in 11. So the thing to note about these ones is that the left side doesn't have to be equal to the right side now. Okay, now it just has to make the statement true. So for this to be true, we have to get on the left side something that is 2.8 or bigger, because it is a greater than or equal to problem. So when I plug in 11, I have 11 minus 5 over 3 is greater than or equal to 2.8. So 11 minus 5 is going to be 6 over 3, greater than or equal to 2.8. 6 divided by 3 is 2, so 2 greater than or equal to 2.8. Is that true?
May I have your attention, please? We are doing a lockdown drill. Please proceed to the proper location and procedure for a lockdown drill. Again, this is a lockdown drill only. Thank you.
Just go stand in the corner. I'm just going to leave the iPad on because it's not worth. Just move it. I don't want to like turn it off. That's fine. We would actually like sit right here if it was like legit, and I'd like move the chair. But
please. The drill has ended. If you have any comments, questions, please talk to me later. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so back to where we were. So we have, this says that 2 is greater than or equal to 2.8. Is that true? Is 2 bigger than 2.8?
No.
No. So we would say this one is not a solution. So with the inequality ones, like I was saying before the drill, like you're reading the statement across to see if it logically makes sense. So in this case, the left side would have needed to either be 2.8 or bigger. And so that's how like all the inequality ones are going to be. Or like it could be less than, or, you know, all those different options. So 24. Y minus 3.5 is less than 6, and they want us to plug in 9. So I need the left side for this to be a solution to be anything less than 6. So I plug in 9 over here. 9 minus 3.5 less than 6. 9 minus 3.5 is 5.5, so 5.5 less than 6. Is that true?
Yes.
So it is a solution. Let's see. 26. 2p minus 1 is greater than or equal to 7, and they want us to plug in 3. So if I plug in 3, I have 2 times 3 minus 1 is greater than or equal to 7. So 2 times 3 is 6, minus 1 is greater than or equal to 7. 6 minus 1 is 5. So it says that 5 is greater than or equal to 7. Is that true? So not a solution. Then let's do one more of those. 28. 3z plus 7 is greater than 20, and we're plugging in 4. So 3 times 4 plus 7 greater than 20. So 3 times 4 is 12. So 12 plus 7 is greater than 20. 12 plus 7 would be 19. It says it's greater than 20. Is that true?
No.
So that one is also not a solution. So do those ones make sense with how you have to like read them and see if they're okay? Make sure you pay attention to the ones that are the like either less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, because they can be true if they're equal as well. And sometimes people like will miss like that, like that they're true if they're equal, because I'll be like, oh wait, but it's not greater than or it's not less than, but it's like it could also be equal to for those ones. So just make sure if you have one like that that you pay attention to that. Any questions about these ones? Are we good? No questions about the ones we did yesterday either? All right. Then to add to what you had yesterday, and then I'll have you turn it all in together as one thing. If you did it on like, if you have it on 2 separate pieces of paper, that's completely fine to like submit it like just 2 separate pictures or whatever. But 17 through 27 odd will be what you have for the rest of today then.